Hello, everyone. Simple here, and finally, the universe mode is ready. Am I done with it completely? No, I'm still making people, but I feel like the roster is big. We've got like 50 something people. I've gotten people from community creations. I've gotten people that I've created, and yeah. In the comments, let me know if you want me to upload any of these people that I have created. And I think the first thing that we're gonna do is do a little bit of a meet the roster. And by the way, this is the only thing I've seen so far. I went through and I edited like I don't have any women. I don't have a female roster yet. Depending on how we do in this first season, like going to Backlash, but it's already past Backlash, so whenever we get to Backlash, depending on how that does, I might add a women's division if you want me to. So, what I think, what I think we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and go to the power rankings. We're going to the power rankings. So, okay, these are not off of, performance. Some of them are off overall, but I think it's just the way that or the order that I added them in. So this is the last person I had. Whoa, hold up. This is the last person that I had added. Sharky. We got Elijah Cross. This I like. Um, I like making characters because I started getting help from ChatGPT. I got some concept images and then I went off of that. So here, this is Elijah Cross. We have Aiden Rains. I'm not gonna lie, this gear is kind of buns. He looks like a leprechaun. Anyway, we got Brutus Claymore, Koa Kalana, Isaac Payne, Dr. Howell, Malik Graves, Pinball Matt Morris, who I got off of the community creations. I forgot the creator. I forgot all of the creators actually. So my bad. Jerome Collins off of community creations. Eli Madison, who I created. Generic George, I don't know. I just wanted to get a spot and I didn't feel like making anybody at that time. So I just kind of boom, boom, and then accepted. So yeah, there's generic George. We got Carlito Rosiano. He is from Community Creations. Gabriel Day. He is also from Community Creations. Big Head Barry. I created him. I think that was another lazy creation. Jack Bear Morales. He is from the Community Creations. Disco Douglas Duncan. He is from the Community Creations. Nolan Mercer. Xavier Dutton. Bands. Small Afro. They are all from Community Creations. Yes, I know that this is not the actual Small Afro. I don't play the island. I don't have any VC, so I'm not buying those shoes. That's why I'm using this knockoff Small Afro. Anyway, Antonio Delgado, Jaden Lance, Onyx, Adrian Castro, all from Community Creations. Austin Daniels, I created. Mason Carter, I created. Logan Hammett, Draco, Chris Crimson, all from Community Creations. Alien, I created. Kyle Ramirez, Stunning Styles, Max Briggs, who is the North American champion. If you want to see how he won that, the video is on my channel. Johnny Chase, all from Community Creations. This is my friend's creation. He does have a YouTube channel. It is Guav Slim Jim 74. He hasn't been uploading for a while. He's taking a break, but he will be back whenever he's back. But yeah, this is the character that he created. Darius Langston, I created him. Brandon Collins, BDE. Um, yeah, so BDE Small Afro, go subscribe to them. They're really good wrestling content creators. Yeah, Cumbre Luminoso Jr. I literally got the names off of ChatGPT as well, so most of these are, yeah. We got Reckless Tom Richards. Allen, Calvin Rogers, all from Community Creations, as well as Aaron Matthews. Aaron Matthews, also a wrestling creator, with Brandon Collins and Small Afro. Go check them out. They also have a channel together called Vibe, VYBE. The one of the other people that are with them, Brent Oakley. I tried downloading his character, but it says content corrupt or whatever, something like that. So I literally can't download Brent. So yeah, Abismo Scuro Jr. I got the name off Google, a Google name generator. Yeah. Anyway, that's that. Josh Woods, Cage, all from Community Creations. S1, Simple. That is me, my created character. I was thinking this looks rigged because, it's based off of, my YouTube channel, and SCW is what it's called, Simple Championship Wrestling. Um, so I was gonna put my PSG gear because I do have gear with the PSG logo on the back of it, but I don't think I know how to change the attire, so it's just gonna have to stay like that. And if it looks rigged, it looks rigged. So what? Sinister Silva, Daniel Bourne. Oh, okay. These two are from Community Creations. Otunga I created. Yes, this may or may not be inspired by Obafemi. Is it a knockoff? Maybe, but it doesn't matter. We got Unk, the SCW Intercontinental Champion. I made him the Intercontinental Champion because I did a match after I finished creating him. I went against him as myself, and he gave me a hard time. Okay, um, so he's the Intercontinental Champion. We've got Marcus Ironjaw Vega. He is the SCW Universal Champion. I love the way that I actually got that design to come out. That was good. I also like the Intercontinental Championship. I think this is my favorite one though. And then we have Tony Steele, the real deal Tony Steele, the SCW World Championship. Not the World Championship. He's not the championship. He's the champion. But I honestly feel like the championship could have had more to it. I might edit it through. So if you see a change, you most likely will see a change. But right now we're just gonna keep it how it is. But yeah, that is the roster. My bad for the yap. I think this will actually be the longest episode that I do. Also, there's the SCW Money in the Bank basic. I don't care. I don't care. But let's go ahead and go into the first show. So how I think I'm going to do this is simulate all the shows leading up to the PLE, and then watch the main event, or watch the world title, one of the world title matches, which is going to be the Universal title or the SCW world title. But for today, depending on how quick it goes, we might go to Clash of the Castle. We might go to Clash of the Castle, but we'll see how fast it goes. Going to the first show. Whoa, hold up. Hold up. Okay, so there will be 7 matches, actually. Okay, I think I need to edit the match tape. I don't know if I did. Because I did a little bit, but like I didn't actually like. Okay, see, because I put the limit here. Because I don't really know what, yeah. I put the limit as 1. So I'ma lower the chances to like 5. I'm gonna lower the chances of a world title match to yeah. Well, we have I swear that's not rigged. That's not rigged. I promise you that's not rigged. The first match is Simple versus Marcus Vega for the Universal Championship. All right. Well, second match we have Allen versus Darius Langston. Also, I did a Royal Rumble with all the created characters, and Allen actually won that Royal Rumble. He's from Community Creations. I think I may have said that. I most definitely said that already. But he actually won the Royal Rumble. So we'll see if he, wins. He probably will. Brandon Collins versus Johnny Chase. Aaron Matthews versus Otunga. AC versus Cumbre Luminoso Jr. Why is his manager Nick Aldis? Why is Nick Aldis here? I don't know. But then we have Abismo Oscuro Jr. and Tony Steele in the main event for the SCW World Championship. So let's go ahead and check this out. Simulate the first show. Darius Langston beat Allen. Brandon Collins beat Johnny Chase. Otunga beat Aaron Matthews. AC beat Cumbre Luminoso Jr. the SCW title match. Tony Steele retains, and Simple versus Marcus Vega. Marcus Vega retains the title. See, it's not rigged. It's not rigged. I lost. But that was the first show. We'll see what goes on in May week 3. AC is main eventing. Hold up. Okay, we gotta stop doing this. Why are there so many title matches? Wait, something's up. Something's up. We got. What is happening? Why are there so many? Maybe we should just like. It says no championship. I'm so confused. I don't think the match table works. I really don't. I really don't think the match table works. We're just gonna have to deal with title defenses a lot then. Okay. Well, AC has an SCW title shot. I'm going to fix this. Okay, so whenever the second SCW video comes out, it'll be better than this. Trust me. Trust me. Brandon Collins versus Marcus Vega. Otunga versus Koak Alana versus Brutus Claymore versus Reckless Tom Richards in a fatal four-way. Darius Langston versus Aiden Reigns. Sharky versus Unk for the Intercontinental Championship. Elijah Cross, Malik Graves, Calvin Rogers. And then you got Isaac Payne and Max Briggs for the North American Championship. AC and Tony Steele for the SCW World Title. Let me go ahead and switch this back to 5 matches because I feel like it was way more controlled with 5 matches. So we're going to do that. And hopefully it's fixed. Oh, it changed the whole show. Okay, well, we have a promo now. Sorry, AC. Sorry, Sharky. But y'all are, done. No title shot for y'all. But it's okay. Otunga versus AC in a promo battle. Otunga beat AC in that promo battle, and now they are in a rivalry. Stunning Styles won a triple threat with Isaac Payne and Generic George in it. Darius Langston won the Fatal 4-Way with Aiden Reigns, Marcus Vega, and Malik Graves. So hold up. Maybe he gets a title shot. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Sharky beat Dr. Howell. And Daniel Bourne beat Tony Steele. Hold up. Let's check the news because it says there's a rivalry. Koa Kaulana entered the ring and confronted Tony Steele in a tense stare down after his match. The crowd roared in anticipation as the two rivals stood their ground and sized each other up. Interesting. AC came up short against Otunga's open challenge match. Nobody can deny his courage to take on the challenge, but his losing efforts won't be drawing him much attention. That sucks. That really sucks. Well, I wasn't booked, but it's okay. Daniel Bourne looks to be main eventing. We have Austin Daniels with Tony Steele in his corner versus Koa Kalana. Sharky versus Dr. Howell again. Brandon Collins versus Darius Langston, AC versus Cumbre Luminoso Jr., and Daniel Bourne versus Brutus Claymore in the main event. Koa won this match, even with Tony Steele at ringside. Dr. Howell beat Sharky this time. Brandon Collins lost to Darius Langston. Cumbre Luminoso Jr. beat AC. Daniel Bourne beat Brutus Claymore. Let's check on the rivalries this week. Tony Steele made a timely save for Austin Daniels by drawing the referee's attention to a rope break. Koa looked agitated after the near fall, confidence and focus shaken with his rival's presence at ringside, putting a wrench into his game plan. Otunga showed up after AC's match and taunted his rival from the stage, a disrespectful gesture intended to throw him off. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen that word in my life. In his next match. I've never seen that word in my life. But this is King of the Ring. This is more of a, breakout tournament. So we'll see. We've got Drago versus Daniel Bourne. We've got Chris Crimson versus Josh Woods. Adrian Castro versus Abismo Escuro Jr. And Brutus Claymore versus Calvin Rogers. So we'll see who goes through. Daniel Bourne beats Drago. Gotta wait for it to load. Chris Crimson beats Josh Woods. Adrian Castro beats Abismo Escuro Jr. And Calvin Rogers beats Brutus Claymore. Chris Crimson overcomes Daniel Bourne. Calvin Rogers beats Adrian Castro. And Calvin Rogers wins the King of the Ring tournament. So he will be getting an SCW title shot. Maybe it's on, the normal SCW show. Maybe it's at Clash at the Castle. I was about to say Clash in Paris, but I couldn't actually remember what it was in the game. So yeah. A tag match putting Otunga and AC together against Isaac Payne and Gabriel Day. That's probably not going to end too well. Sinister Silva versus Marcus Ironjaw Vega versus Darius Langston. Daniel Bourne versus Cumbre Luminoso Jr. versus Reckless Tom Richards versus Aaron Matthews. Stunning Styles versus Eli Madison and Koa Kalana versus Tony Steele in a rivalry match. Main event. Otunga and AC actually won the match. Interesting. Darius Langston beat Sinister Silva and Marcus Ironjaw Vega. Daniel Bourne overcame his three opponents. And Eli Madison beat Stunning Styles. And in our main event, Tony Steele beat Koa Kalana. Interesting. News? That's not what I meant to do. News? Animosity between Koa Kalana and Tony Steele has been at an all-time high as they approach their title match. So much so that the two superstars started throwing punches before the match could start. If this is what they do in a non-title match, how far will they go with the championship on the line? Otunga and AC butted heads when deciding who would start the tag match off as the legal partner. Both superstars made a case on why the closest enemy is not always the best tag partner when rivals are fighting to be the main attraction. Yeah? I still haven't gotten booked, but that's okay. Maybe. Hopefully. Darius Langston versus Brandon Collins. Eli Madison versus Stunning Styles. AC versus Abismo Escuro Jr. Chris Crimson versus Disco Douglas Duncan. And Koa Kalana versus Josh Woods. I feel like this is just going to be, interference filled. Brandon Collins beat Darius Langston. Stunning Styles beat Eli Madison. Abismo Escuro Jr. beat AC. Chris Crimson beat Douglas Duncan. And Josh Woods beat Koa Kalana. What did I say? Ambush Koa Kalana. Yep. Otunga came down to ringside to get a front row seat. Okay, yep. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. But we have one more show on the way to Clash at the Castle. So, we'll see what's going on here. Abismo Escuro Jr. versus Daniel Bourne. AC versus Reckless Tom Richards. Cumbre Luminoso Jr. versus Josh Woods versus Cage. Dr. Howell, Sharkey, Nolan Mercer, and Bands in a fatal four-way. And then you have another non-title match with Tony Steele and Coco Carlano. Daniel Bourne beat Abismo Oscuro Jr. Reckless Tom Richards beat AC. Cumbre Luminoso Jr. and Cage lost to Josh Woods. Dr. Howell won this match against Sharky, Nolan Mercer, and Bands. Koakalana beat Tony Steele, so he could become SCW champion. That seems like a heated rivalry, and I think that is the match that we are going to be watching at Clash at the Castle. Depends on what matches we have, but they are the main event. Calvin Rogers versus Marcus Ironjaw Vega. Dr. Howell versus Unk. Dr. Howell, that must have been a number one contender fatal four-way. A random tag match, another random tag match. Cumbre Luminoso Jr. versus Cage. Chris Crimson versus Max Briggs for the North American Championship. Abismo Oscuro Jr. versus Aaron Matthews. Brandon Collins versus Aiden Reigns. Darius Langston versus Sinister Silva. AC versus Otunga in the pre-main event. And in our main event, we have Koakalana versus Tony Steele. So, who wins the Universal Championship? Calvin Rogers is the new Universal Champion. Dr. Howell versus Unk, who is going to walk out Intercontinental Champion. Unk is still the Intercontinental Champion. I'm telling you guys, bro. Unk is going to he's worthy of the Intercontinental Championship. This is just a random tag match that I don't care about. I gotta change some of these things or some of these match tables. Because these tag matches don't these tag matches just no. But yeah, they won that one. Cumbre Luminoso Jr. and Cage. Who wins this match? Cage. Cumbre Luminoso. Oh, Cage. Cage, not Cage. Chris Crimson versus Max Briggs. Who will walk out the North American champion? Max Briggs is still the North American champion. Abismo Oscuro Jr. versus the Simply Better King, Aaron Matthews. And Aaron Matthews beats Abismo Oscuro Jr. Now the Spartan BDE versus Aiden Reigns. Who walks out with the win? Brandon Collins. Darius Langston versus Sinister Silva. Sinister Silva walks out with the W. AC versus Otunga. Who wins this rivalry? I pressed square. I did randomize it. And AC beats Otunga and wins the rivalry. I think that is the end. Yeah, AC won the rivalry. AC defeated Otunga on the big stage after an intense back and forth for weeks and has earned a higher placement in championship rankings. Expect to see this superstar in the championship picture soon. Now, for our main event, we have Koa Kaulana versus Tony Steele for the SCW World Championship. This is the match. This is the first match that we are watching in SCW history. So let's see what's going on. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And here he comes. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship
Kaulana, he is distant from the Samoans in the WWE, but it is okay because he is most definitely a part of their family, and he's totally not imaginary, and he's Samoan. No, his real name is Koa Fatu. It's not. But Koa Kaulana is, you know, he has some Samoan descent, or he is Samoan descent. Yeah.
A lot of pressure on this superstar. Tonight's where he needs to prove that he's championship
We'll see. We'll see what's going on here. Koa Kalana now. We are going to see his opponent in the form of the real deal.
Yeah,
Tony
now we're talking.
Steele. They gotta do something about these jackets and stuff, bro. Because, like, the title looks so bad on the jackets. As you can see the jacket poking through the plate. They gotta fix the title physics. They gotta fix the jacket. And what they need to do is put the title inside of the jacket. Put the jacket around the title. So that doesn't happen. But, you know, it doesn't matter though. Because it just doesn't matter. They don't, yeah, they're not gonna fix that. I don't think they're gonna fix that. It's been doing that forever. That's been such an issue for the longest time, but it doesn't matter.
This is it, guys. The title is up for grabs here. And this might be the most highly anticipated title defense in recent memory.
Maybe it will be. You know? I mean, it's the only title defense that's really, you know, happened. But yeah.
The champ certainly has his hands full here
We'll
tonight.
see.
It's more than ready.
We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. Leave. Hey, don't cheat. Don't cheat. Who do you think's going to win this match? Tony, put it in the comments now. Who will be SCW champion by the end of this match? Will it be Koa Kalana, the challenger, or will it be Tony Steele? Will he retain the SCW championship?
Introducing the challenger. From Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 355 pounds, War Sheik Coleman.
The War Chief.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 228 pounds, the ECW World Champion, the real deal, Tony Steele.
Yep. I honestly am excited for this match because I did an AI match with my character Simple and Tony Steele. And Tony Steele, well, it was a great match. Tony Steele tapped me out with his finisher. But, oh, he misses the super kick. Some right hands, a nice little combo from Tony Steele, taking down Koa Kalana early in this match. Now stretching out the arms.
If the champion continues this approach, the shoulder could get separated or damage can extend to the clavicle.
Oh, Koa Kalana countering. And now he's on the upper hand. Never mind. Tony Steele regains that upper hand really quick. Going after the arms again. Going after the upper body. Oh, tries to stomp on the ankle. But Koa Kalana not letting it slide. But when he gets up, he gets hit with a crossbody. Now being taunted by Tony Steele. Oh, a counter from Koa Kalana. Now they're locking up. These two rivals have been going at it for weeks. Oh, a nice dodge, but they're locking up again. Tony Steele pushing Koa Kalana to the corner. Oh, and a right hand.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here. Yeah, but he's not in the danger zone yet.
Fireman's carry. Slam thingy. Oh, and an elbow to the head. Going for a quick pinfall. One. Kick out at one. Once again, leave comments down below. Who do you think will retain? Oh, choking him on the floor. Koa Kalana now with the upper hand. Stomping the knee. He knows the finisher of Tony Steele is the knee of steel. So going after the legs would help him. He's angry. Oh, a chop block. to Koa Kaulana. Tony Steele taunting now. He wants him up. An Irish whip to the corner. Tony Steele, what's he looking for here? A running bulldog to Koa Kaulana. Going for the pinfall. One. I'm not going to lie. Koa Kaulana, I clicked the right joystick. Like, if you do that, it just randomizes. Tony Steele waiting for him to get up in the corner. Clothesline to the back of the, back, you know? The shoulder, you know what I'm saying. Oh, he went for something, but he gets countered. A clothesline to Koa Kaulana and a double axe handle. He wants him to get up. A belly to belly. Koa Kaulana wants Tony Steele to get up. What is going to happen? And the Iron Claw choke slam from Koa Kaulana. Is he going to get the SCW World Championship? Oh, a kick out of 1. Tony Steele kicked out at 1. He kicks out at 1. Oh no, headbutt, another headbutt, and a third headbutt. And that, I don't know. He kicked out at 1. 1, 2. Another kick out from Tony Steele. Koa Kaulana could be going for something else, maybe. Oh, and an uppercut from Tony Steele. It looked like he was getting his arm up for the Iron Claw. Tony Steele springboard or slingshot clothesline. And an elbow. Tony Steele, what's he going for? He's going up to the top rope. And a leg drop from the top rope, going for a pinfall. 1, 2, and it's a kick out from Koa Kaulana. Tony Steele going to the corner. What's he looking for here? The knee of steel. He hits the knee of steel, and that could be it for Koa Kaulana. 2. Oh, and a kick out. Tony Steele still has work to do. Looking for a submission on Koa Kaulana. Will he tap? Will he get out of it? Koa Kaulana gets out of it. Kick to the midsection and a club to the back. Irish whip to the corner. The body slam.
This is a bad position for the champ to be in now.
Oh, he's going outside the ring. What is Koa Kaulana thinking about here? Oh, okay. Some interesting... Oh, just bodying Tony Steele. Oh, Tony Steele kicks him away. Wants him to get up. Oh, it's a counter from Koa Kaulana. Koa Kaulana bringing him up to the turnbuckle. Sending him face first into the top turnbuckle now. Body slam again. Now he's up at the middle rope. And a splash to Tony Steele. 1, 2. A kick out at 2. Tony Steele is still in this. Koa Kaulana wants him to get up. Irish whip. And a kitchen sink. Knee to the midsection, going for another pinfall. 1, 2, 3. All it took was a kitchen sink after the big splash. But Koa Kaulana is the new SCW champion.
Truly a huge win for this
Koa Kaulana.
Or should I say, for the new champion. I thought the defending champion had this well in hand, but
is the new SCW World Champion.
It just goes to show you anything can happen in WWE.
3.5-star match. Koa Kaulana defeated Tony Steele on the big stage. Yeah. Well, that is it for Clash at the Castle, and that is also it for this video. Let me know how, we feel about this type of content. And yeah, yeah. Well, Kokalana is the new SCW World Champion. Let's go ahead and do a little. Oh, Money in the Bank is coming up. That will be a fun paper or PLE. Let's go ahead and check our divisions. The SCW World Champion is Koa Kalana. The top 5 contenders are Reckless Tom Richards, Cage, Otunga, Daniel Bourne, and AC is the #1 contender for the SCW World Championship. Now, the SCW Universal Championship, the new champion is Calvin Rogers. The top 5 are Aiden Reigns, Kyle Ramirez, Darius Langston, Brandon Collins, and Sinister Silva is the #1 contender for the Universal Championship. Why am I still number 10? I don't know. Anyway, Unk is still the Intercontinental Champion, and the top 5 contenders are Alien, Pinball Matt Morris, Dr. Howell, Jerome Collins, and Carlito Rosiano is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, Max Briggs is still the North American champion, and the top 5 contenders are Jaron Walker, Small Afro, Jaden Lance, Generic George, Big Head Barry, and Stunning Styles is the #1 contender for the North American Championship. Now, those are current standings with you know, championships and championship divisions. Now, the top 5 in the power rankings are Tony Steele at #5, Adrian Castro at #4, Calvin Rogers at #3, Chris Crimson at #2, and Daniel Bourne at #1. We will see you next Wednesday. Goodbye.